Hello, hello. I'm like 50 seconds early just because I wanted to check the connection if my keyboard was making a crazy sound again this week. But alas, the silence. I love it. There's no sound driving me bonkers. Oh, last week I thought, oh, either I'm losing it or something's going on. Some participants could hear it like really faintly, and others couldn't hear it at all. So I guess it's like selective sound. But I see a few of our members here participating in the live. So I'm live every Tuesday. Most Tuesdays, I'm not gonna say every. Most Tuesdays, we shifted it to Wednesdays for a while. Now we're back to Tuesdays, but I'm live on Tuesdays, at 12 o'clock noon Pacific time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and I think it's 8 p.m. British time, right? I know it's 9 p.m. in Denmark, so I don't know if there's a 1 hour difference between like UK and Denmark, perhaps. Yes, yes. I thought you were in the same time zone, but then time zones get so confusing with all the daylight savings and whatnot that's going on too. Anyway, so but if it's this is your first time here, this is my name. You can see right there. That's my website also. My name is Elise Beck, and I'm so glad you made it to the live here today. I know in the US here we're gearing up for Thanksgiving just in 2 days on Thursday, so it's bonkers out there. Went to Costco yesterday with the hubster, and oh my god, like food was like gone. I don't know. People are like trying to like eat up Costco or something. I don't know what's going on, but it was interesting. We're like, why do we come here today? It was a big regret. So I see Nancy's here. Hello, Nancy. Hope you all have a super fine Thanksgiving weekend. Same for you. Hope it's not too cold where you are. Lori's here. And says Laura says it's very chilly but sunny in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And if it is your first time here, please introduce yourself in the comments. Especially if you're viewing us on YouTube, then you can participate in the live comments too, right? In the conversation. And if you're on Facebook, you're more than welcome to hop on over. And ooh, that just reminded me I was supposed to check are we streaming okay to Facebook, which was my whole point for like hopping on a little bit early. Let me just go and check. I have like a food coma before the festivities even start. Here we go. Okay, I see myself on there. Let's go share to the group. Am I on the right page? No, let me go back. Sometimes I get confused. Where am I? Hello, let me see my live stream. There we are. Okay. If for some reason if you ever not see like a live stream on Facebook, all you need to do is like keep on refreshing a couple of times, and then it'll usually pop up. Here we go. Hello, we are live. Please join us on YouTube. Oops, can't spell YouTube. Participate in the live conversation. Uh, 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 uh. Ever, ooh, too excited. I can't type. Okay, there we go. Now I think we're showing up in the EPP collective. Let me refresh that and pin it to the top. So if someone is wanting to watch it, they can see it. Pin to featured. Hooray! Okay. So good. Okay, all set up. And Jenny's joining us from overcast, soon to be snowy Fort Collins, Colorado. Oh, did you get a lot of snow like with the rain, like storm that we had passing through a few days ago? Yesterday, even the Big Bear Mountains, which is by where I am, the tip was covered in like clouds, so you could only see a part of the mountains. I'm like, I bet it's snowing up there right now. And it looked funny. It looked like the clouds were looking like there were donuts on top of the mountain. I should have taken a photo. It was kind of funny looking. And we have Hanne joining us from Denmark on a clear night after a mostly sunny day. So it's really dark there right now, right? So I remember Sweden, it got dark like at 3 p.m., like pitch black when I was younger. Or is it still getting dark at that time, Hanne, in Denmark? And Happy says, working great. No sound in the back. I'll just make that sound for us. Let's see. Chantal, bonjour from Quebec. Yay! So glad you made it today. Nancy's just feeding peanuts to squirrels and birds. Oh, I bet they must be super happy. Yeah, for extra treats. Elaine's here. Happy Thanksgiving. Sonia's joining us. Oh, Nancy's birthday was Saturday. Happy birthday to you and many more. That's a big applause. What's going on? You wanted a big applause. All right, so we have Riddle. Ooh. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's see here. Yeah, and everyone's wishing Nancy happy birthday. Yay! And Terry's here. Hi everyone. I'm new and from Ventura, California. Hey, we're California neighbors. Awesome. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. Katrine made it today. That is what is supposed to come in today. Lots of snow. Ooh, and rain. Yee! Yikes. Oh, Zaza. Hello, Zaza. Hope it's nice and not too cold in Scotland. Quiltinana. Hello from Maryland. Terry. I love your handle, Quiltinana. All right. I don't think anyone is on Facebook yet. I don't see any comments. If I for some reason miss it, I'll try to go back afterwards. And I'm not purposely ignoring you. It's just that I have to look on two screens to try to see any comments on Facebook and any comments on YouTube. Oh, and I actually got disconnected from Facebook. So it took me about 30 minutes this morning. I had to reconnect everything again. I was like, oh, let me go live on Facebook too, please. Let's see here. So it's interesting the way they keep on updating things on Facebook. Thank you. Keeping me up to date on tech, right? And Sonia's here. Hello. Belated birthday wishes to Nancy. Yes. And Hannah says in Denmark the sun went down a little before 4 p.m. today, right? Yeah, I remember carrying a flashlight to school to come back home because it was getting so dark and I had to walk through a portion of a forest. Dun dun dun. In the dark, dark forest. Whoa. Let's see, Noreen's joining us. Hello from Maryland. And and Sasa says it's the same there in Scotland. All right. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, as you've seen probably a lot on socials, on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and inside the Facebook group, I've been sharing that the EPP Advent Calendar is now ready for signups. Ah, it's our fourth year doing the EPP Advent Calendar, and I wanted to answer some questions. If you have any questions about the calendar, and also about for any of you that have made ornaments, or if you're in the process of, see how it matches my double wedding ring, in progress double wedding ring. I'm working on it. How my ornament matches, it's the same fabric. I'm using all the scraps left over from my double wedding ring project. I got all my pieces cut for the double wedding ring quilt top, so the scraps I can use for all the other fun things. So this is the start I've made. So if you have any questions or you got stuck on a step, now is a good time to ask. And also, we may have these templates loaded to the EPP Society on school. So if you're in there, you have these templates and these templates in multiple sizes that you can make. And I know some of you gave this one a shot with the peltex that we were talking about last week. Peltex looks like a stiff board like this. It's not board. It's a stabilizer. So it's made by Pellon. It's called Peltex number 70. It's a sew-in stabilizer. And see how you can see it's stiff, right? So it just stands up like a sheet of cardboard. Same concept, but it is soft. You can crinkle it and it'll uncrinkle. And if you see wrinkles on it, crinkles, just put it between two pieces of fabric and give it a little press, and then all these crinkly wrinkles, they'll come straight out. And it's washable, which is nice if you're making some ornaments that you think might get dirty and you want to wash them. So I would recommend hand washing these because after all, you're hand sewing. We don't want them in a sewing machine where it's going to agitate. And especially, well, if you have a spinning washing machine, I think it would be okay because it would just toss around in there. But still, I would hand wash. But if you have an agitator kind of washing machine where it goes like this, and you load it from the top, it's a top loading washing machine, then I would not toss your hand sewn ornaments in there. Does that make sense? Is it top loading washing machines? And then oops. And then we have the side loading. Side loading just spins, right? Versus the top one, it agitates like this. It'll probably pull it apart. Yeah, yeah. So that's my what's it called? Little infomercial on washing machines. So don't you can wash these, but I would recommend hand washing or on delicate cycle perhaps. Yes. Let's see. Ta-ta-da. Uh, And Susan's here. Be right back. Oh, and Jenny says she got her peltex. That's how far I am making a little house ornament block. Oh, I can't wait to see. So Jenny's gonna turn this into like a little house block, and I can't wait for her to share. So that's gonna be super fun. Let's see here in Salsa, Hannah. Yes, I didn't help you. It was a clouded day here, so you're pretty close to each other. I think Hannah said that you're about the same distance from the equator. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see here. Melissa! Hello! Better late than never. You're just fashionably late. We're just catching up in the comments, saying hello, and wishing belated happy birthdays to Nancy, and talking about if there's any questions that have popped up as you're making these ornaments. So please feel free to ask. And if you're wondering where you can get these templates, they're all available for you inside our school community, which is EPP, the EPP Society. So it's school.com forward slash EPP. I think we're still the only EPP community on school, but we're the best EPP community on school regardless. Yes? Let's see here. Da, da, da. And Sasa says a spinning machine would annihilate that decoration unless it's a it's on a no spin cycle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I think the force, the G force or whatever, the force would pull it apart. So let's do hand wash. Hand wash your peltex ornaments that you made with this material. I would hand wash it. Plus, it's something you want to kind of take care of, and it's delicate, especially too if you're using a lot of reds with lighter colors. I would hate for it to bleed if it sits soaking in water for too long. So I would probably just spot clean too, if at all possible. Let's see here. Susan's back. Okay. Jenny says, make sure that if you're pressing the Peltex to flatten it, that you didn't get the fusible cat. Oh, yeah. So Peltex 70 is just sew in. Peltex 71 is fusible on one side, and Peltex 72 is fusible on both sides. What I mean by that, this one has no fusible on either side, and that is the number 70. Peltex number 70. And if you get 71, it has fusible, like a glue adhesive on one side, and one side it does not. And 72 has the glue adhesive on both sides. So you would not want to press those to get the little wrinkles out before you're sure what you're going to press on there. So yes, that's a really good reminder from Jenny. Let's see here. Melissa says, happy birthday, Nancy! Yay! Nancy has a smiley cat face. Yay! Let's see here. Da-da-da. Oh, and Hannah says, I know it was cloudy here yesterday. Had to have the indoor lamps lit all day. Oh, so cozy. So hygge, right? Yeah, love it. And Jenny's been building the house with windows and shutters in mind while I finish up a quilt deadline. Ooh, can't wait to see. And Happy says I would spot clean it. Yeah, spot clean just for safety, I think. Let me move the comment a little bit. Like so. And Susan says, I finally got row one done. Now to row two. Which one are you referring to, the double wedding ring, Susan? Or which are you finished your Christmas hexagon Christmas project, right? I think. So I'm trying to catch up. I probably missed something somewhere. Uh yes. Not long until it starts to get lighter again. And then you had like daylight for like 18 hours of the 24, right? Yay! And let me just check quickly on Facebook. Oh, Karen, hello. Let's see here. It's not showing me the comment on. I'm gonna like it here. So, Karen, I see your comment inside the EPP Collective. Let me just go answer. Hi. So you're part of the conversation too. Don't want to leave you out. Did I share the YouTube link? Oh, and if you want to come join us on YouTube, Karen, you're more than welcome. Let me comment here. Let's see. YouTube.com slash. Is it? Is it? I think. Oh no. Oh, I don't even remember what my. Let me give you the short link. Let's see here. Oh, and then I spelled it wrong. There we go. So, Karen, if you would like to join us on YouTube, here's the link. I just shared it underneath your comment. Yay! Let's see here. So I'm just gonna wait and see if there's any questions at all about the ornaments. Melissa says, I'm glad you explained the Pelon. Interfacing is like rocket science for a beginner like me. You know, it is confusing, especially if you do get confused about all the different interfacings and stabilizers and fusibles. Um, Pelon does happen to have a pretty good website where you can read about all the different interfacings and stabilizers and fusibles, but it's not very interesting until you come up on a project that you need something for it. Then you're kind of like, oh, what's better, a stabilizer, fusible, or interfacing, right? So there's lots of different use purposes for all of these, but the one that we recommend for the ornaments is the Pelham Peltex 70. And then, oh, and if you are you in the U.S., Melissa? If you are, then if you go to Joann's too, if you go to their Pelon section by the interfacings, they usually have a little booklet there that you can kind of flip through, and they have the samples, so you can touch and see which one that might be better for you. Uh, let's see. Da-da-da. And Sasa says, Elise, it's not cozy. I long for the lighter days. I'm solar powered. I love that, Sasa. Yes. Sasa, you should be in in like California or Florida if you're solar powered. Well, California if you want little bit of earthshake now and then, and Florida if you want a little bit of um hurricanes now and then. Pick and choose. Let's see. Nancy says I went to glue base some EPP pieces the other day and found the sew line glue pins were melted and gooey. Oh no! Did you slap it in the refrigerator, make it firm up a little bit, or were they like really really gooey gooey? It was like no point of no return. Because I'm thinking, so you meant that they were melty and gooey in the little containers, or were they melty and gooey all already in the glue pen? Because if they're little melty and gooey here, it's tricky because then they're probably like all over the cap. So that's a bummer. Let me know. Let's see. Ooh, Susan says no, not finished tree yet. The 2-inch hexi roll done. Hexi 1 roll done. Ooh, I love it. So fun. And then we have Pam is joining us from South Carolina. Hello. Let's see here. And Melissa bought some at Joanne Sunday, but I got what you recommended. Okay, so then you are safe. Yes, I love Pelham Peltics. I had so much in my stash, and I'm like, I need to make something with this. And the ornaments are like so perfect for it. Oh, that's here. Da-da. Let me scroll up, make sure I didn't miss anyone. So it looks like no one has any questions. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let me scroll up a little bit. Let's refresh Facebook. I'm doing double duty here. Da-da. Okay. All right. So let me share some more about the EPP Advent Calendar since we're here. If you have any questions, now is a good time to uh ask me those. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Salsa says it's not so much the heat, it's the light. I love the long daylight hours we get in the summer when we have nearly 20 hours of daylight. Yeah, I'm kind of envious of those. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna work on things. I probably not get much sleep that way. But and then so Nancy says in the glue pens and the color was faded. Oh, had they been sitting there for a while? If it's in the glue pen, since it's already transferred from the case, I would just put the whole glue pen, put the whole thing in your refrigerator, let it cool up a little bit. And even if it's faded, the I found the glue is still fine, even if the glue stick color. See how this one, the blue's little, not super faded, but it gets a little bit lighter. I think I wonder if it's from being oxidized or I don't know what it is. Or if it's just certain batches, they tend to lose color. The same goes for the Elmer's purple. I've noticed that the purple gets lighter over time as well. They start off really dark and then they get lighter. So if it's super gooey, I would just put the whole glue pen in the refrigerator and let it firm up a little bit and then see if you can use it. Let's see here. Love waking up with the sun. Hate when it gets dark at 4ish. Yes, Susan. Yeah, it's no fun here too. We're going out earlier and earlier for our evening walk. Is more like mid-afternoon walk so that it's not pitch black or super dark by the time we end our walk. 'Cause people drive like nutters here. I don't know. We almost got hit twice, almost three times, going over the crosswalk when people make a left turn and they don't see us. And we're like, we need to wear like blinking lights or something. Like, people, pay attention to the pedestrians. Let's see here. Oh, Sasa has a good suggestion. They might have been in the shop for a while. It usually still works, and the fridge does firm them up. Yes, throw them in the fridge. Yes. Mary is doing a Lucy Brown pattern with Liberty Tunnel on. Oh, what are your thoughts on the leave-in EPP papers? Do you mean the really really thin ones, or the ones that are supposed to dissolve over time, or are you talking about the one that has a little more loft and body? Let me know, Mary. Personally, I don't like the really really thin ones because I can't feel my you know how cardstock, you feel the see how the has the resistance. The really thin ones, I've noticed they're very flimsy, almost like copy paper, right? And then, but I like this resistance when I base my fabric over and I can actually feel the edge. So I know a lot of people like to do EPP with what's it, freezer paper too, or even regular copy paper, like copy paper that's really thin. Personally, I'm not a fan, but there's a lot of people that love it. So if that's your thing, go for it. But I like when there's a little more resistance and I can actually feel when I base my fabric over and I feel the edge of the cardstock. So I would experiment, see if you like it, and then if you do, then keep on using it. But if you find it hard to get crisp corners and crisp edges, it might be because the paper is so much thinner on those leave-in papers, or the ones that dissolve, or the ones that give a little loft. They don't give a lot of definition. That's what I found. Uh, let's see. I hope that helps. But with Liberty Tunnel on, because it's so thin too, you might actually feel it with the thinner leave-in papers. As long as it's comfortable when you're basting and you're getting the sharp creases on the folds and the corners, then yeah, experiment with it. And Katrina asked an interesting question. Is the advent calendar separated blocks or one puzzle? Separated blocks. Ooh, puzzle sounds fun. Maybe next year. Like, so you mean like they're all part of one big puzzle and then you just do chunks out of each day? Oh, that would actually be super fun. But I would have to think like how would I tell people like where to place each color and stuff like that? Mm, challenge accepted. I think that would be fun. Yeah, maybe we could try with a smaller project too to see if it's like if it makes sense. Yeah. Or we could just work with color values in that sense maybe. That would be interesting. Let's see here. Nancy says thank you. Let's see here. Oh, and Mary says they dissolve in the laundry. Give it a try. Yes, give it a try. I did always wonder what I think I made one project once and then I haven't washed it yet. One thing if anyone has experience when you do wash those projects that have the leave-in papers that are supposed to dissolve, do they really dissolve, or do they stay in and they dissolve over multiple washes? Because even like with dissolvable embroidery paper, you know how you can print your embroidery patterns on your home printer, and then you embroider over it, and then you dissolve it in water. There's still some of that sticky residue of that dissolvable paper underneath the embroidery stitches or stuck in the corner sometimes. And then I have to like use a little awl or something to pick it out. I wonder. So if anyone has experience, I would love to know. Like a big project where you washed it, does it all really like 100% dissolve away, or does it take multiple washes and some time for it to do? But yes, I would experiment, Mary. Why not? Let's see. Uh uh Sasa, I think, Mary, are you talking about it's an Australian brand, right? I don't it's not washaway stabilizer. It is a paper, uh custom paper that they're having made, I think. Yes. I forgot what it was called. Forgot the name, but it's a paper. Yeah. Ugh, dang it. Let's see. And Jenny says, I would be hesitant to leave in paper. You never know if it is acid free. Oh, that's a good point too. I think this one is specifically made to be left in. What's it called? It's an Australian brand. Oh, I think it's an Australian brand. I could be wrong. It's not a US brand, but yeah, that's what they specialize in. And those, it's leave-in papers that's supposed to wash away. I know which one you're talking about, Mary, now that you mentioned that it's wash away. Yeah, I haven't washed mine yet, so I don't know. I would try it on a smaller project first, see if you like it, before investing all that time into a big project. Mug rugs. Mug rugs are like the perfect option. Everything is solved by mug rugs. That's gonna be like my motto. When in doubt, mug rug. Yes, try with the mug rug, and then you can see if you like, love it, hate it, or kind of meh. And then you don't have to make a decision on a big project. Let's see. And Nancy says, I got the Untamed Tula Pink box from Pink Door Fabrics recently. Ooh, you gotta show us, show and tell, Nancy. We can't wait. And oh, Joey, forgot about today being Tuesday. You're on Facebook. Where are you on Facebook? I do not see you. Are you in the collective? Where are you? No, I don't see you in there. Are you on my page? Well, you're somewhere on Facebook because I see the Facebook logo. Let's see. Yes, and Sonia prefers printer paper. Oh, interesting. Yeah. See, everyone has their preference. Just know there's no code police here. If you have a preference for freezer paper, copy paper, cardstock, leave-in paper, takeout paper, stabilizer interfacing, we should make a whole song out of it. It's okay if you like it and if it works for you, yeah, keep on using it. Let's see. And Salsa says if you can't get definition, you can finger crease them around cardstock and then pop the wash away papers in. That's a good suggestion too. Thank you for that. Uh oh no! Katrin says my bad English give you ideas. Katrin, your English is perfect. Perfect. Do not say it's bad. It's so good. So Katrina is not a native English speaker, but she hops on the Zoom calls with us and she's like all in on the conversations, and I love it. So even if English is not your second language, you're also welcome. English is not my second language either, and that's probably why you might hear me like intermix some sentence structures and words sometimes from different languages. But hey, we all understand each other. It's the love language everyone understands and that EPP language everyone understands. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see. Salsa. I will. Nancy says salsa. I will try your suggestions. Da-da-da. Let's see. Uh. Oh, Julie's baking. Is it macarons or macaroonies? I'll just call them macaroonies. Macaroon. Yes. I never know how to pronounce it properly. I know my one of my friends got like people complaining she didn't pronounce it right, and since then I'm like, I don't know how it's pronounced correctly either. It's those pastries. Gosh. Let's see. Oh, and Katrina says, I did not know how to call the one of 2023. Oh, the 2023 one was actually based on triangles. And you know how it's hexagon can be split into 6 triangles, right? So the last year's EPP Advent Calendar was based off of triangles. So you could just make individual triangles, or you could make half hexagons, or you can make full hexagons. That reminds me, I made a collage. People ask me like, "Oh, can you show me photos of projects from like years prior?" I was like, "Oh, let me go dig on social media cuz yeah, of course I have not been like diligent in saving it all to a computer file like where I have all the prior projects by the makers. So I dug around on Instagram. So if you go to Instagram, before they get rid of the hashtag search feature, you can search it under hashtag EPP Advent, and I shared a little Loom video too, but let me show you the my collage skills. Do not laugh. I get to laugh, but you don't get to laugh. Well, you get to laugh too. Let's see here. Share my screen. So this is the EPP Advent, and I worked on my collage. I think I will get at least like a C+, right? So here is the fancy schmancy collage that I made. Let me move my head out of the way. There we go. You can make me smaller too. I don't need to be so big. There we go. So here's just a collage of some projects that I was able to find, like blocks and projects that people have been working on from 2021, 2022, and 2023. So it's a big mix of all 3 years. So like I said, you can look under the EPP hashtag on Instagram and on Facebook. It's easier to search on Instagram under hashtags. It just shows up neatly under that hashtag. And I will check it out before they get rid of hashtag searchability or whatnot. And then if you are in the free Facebook group, the EPP Collective, there's a EPP Advent guide in there. Let me see. Is this the? Oh, yes. Here up top, see how it says guide? And if you go to guide, I don't know if this was the best thing to do. I mean, we're trying new things to make it easier to see projects by grouping them, right? And then the EPP Advent for last year, what I ended up doing, so I did it by each block. So and I asked the participants to just share their updates under the block of the day just to make it easier. So see how it says share your block one here. So you can see all the block ones. See how they look so different depending on fabric and color placement. So it's lots of fun that you can have. And when I said that there's last year's was based on triangles that you can turn into hexagons. See how there's 6 triangles making up a hexagon here. Yeah, you see my mouse. So, but then the sad thing with this, although I love seeing everything organized under just share your block one here, then you can see all the block ones. And then here, let's see. And then you can see all the block twos and block threes. Is that these don't show up on the main feed in the Facebook group, and then people miss out, which was kind of sad. Because, oh, so here's the one triangle, and then she would make 5 more to turn it into a hexagon, kind of like what Kayla did here and what Melissa did here. So I don't know what we should do for this year. It's probably just like maybe one long guide. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Let's see here. Uh, let's see if I see any questions. Lucy, hello. So glad you're here. So we're just going over last year's blocks and the past 2 years, and I just shared my oops. And this year, dun dun dun, octagon shape. What could it be? So I shared my little quick collage. I tried to gather all the different progress photos of the different blocks from 2021, 2022, and 2023. So that's where we have over here. And if you go under the hashtag EPP Advent on Instagram and on Facebook, you'll be able to see some of these blocks and the names of the makers. It looks really small here. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, so I could zoom in so you'll see like the names of these. But these are all, yeah, under the hashtags and inside the guides, inside the Facebook group. So you can go and look for those there if you want to see who the makers are. Let's see. It's a bonkers time now, right? And like everyone's in a flurry of busyness, getting ready for Thanksgiving, all the yummy foods. So it makes sense. We're just glad you're here now. Yay! Let's see. Oh, is the Bake Off final on? Oh, wait, I think you get it earlier than we do here in the US, right? I probably get to watch it a week later, I think. So don't spoil it for me. Don't share who won. I don't want to know. La 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 la. I gotta catch up. One of my favorite shows. Bye, Zaza. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, Lucy. Do I get a thumbs up? I don't think I've made a collage since, oh gosh, long time ago. Oh, and Lane says it's great. You did amazing. Oh, thank you. And Nancy says I don't do Instagram. Oh, great. So I'm glad I got a chance to like kind of put them all together here so you can kind of get an overview. Cause yeah, it's much easier to search on the hashtags on Instagram than on Facebook. Maybe because Facebook is just a bigger mush of everything that people use the hashtag for, and then it's not necessarily separated by different topics. Let's see. And Lucy says, I love the past advent calendar. So long as I haven't made all the blocks, but I've loved all. You know, this is the thing too. I know December is like super duper busy time for everyone. And I would never expect anyone to like do each of the daily blocks on that day or even during the month of December, right? You got all the time you want to make these blocks in the year, 2025, and then you'll have a project for holiday in 2025. Yay! And then even if you see just some of the blocks that you want to make, you can cherry pick the ones that you want to do and then turn them into mug rugs. Mug rug. Mug rug. Yes. So they're perfect for mug rugs, I think. Yes. Let's see here. Hmm. Sun's out for Susan. Oh, and Lucy says, we finally have sun here. We've had so many days of rain. You think we were in London or something. Really, it's just been like a little bit overcast here, Lucy. We had some sun yesterday. Today it's overcast again. We only had rain one day, but I'm like hoping for more. Oh, and Sonia says, collage looks great. Thank you. Ah, right? So, and Lucy says, I know for sure I can't do all in December. Yes, I would not expect that for anyone. Uh, Oh, Sonia says, Elise, you should do one with all the school pics we put down. Oh my God. Yes. Another collage. Yes. I think I got a hang of these now, like sizing and importing everything and like moving them around. It's not the best one, I'm sure. I'm sure like there's like some collage aficionados out there. When they see mine, they're gonna be like, oh, Elise needs to take a collage class. But yeah, I had fun putting with this one together. Uh Yes, mug rugs. Mug rugs! So yeah, there's so many of these that you can turn into some fun mug rugs, right? I think. Yeah. You can have lots of fun with these. And if you haven't had chance to learn more about the EPP Advent Calendar yet, it comes in a PDF version. PDF. So it's all printable. You print it on your home computer, print it out, download, print it out, and then you would cut with scissors. And then if you have a cutting machine, let me make myself a little bigger now, cause Mm-hmm. PDF is if you do not have a cutting machine like a Silhouette or Scan and Cut. And then we also have the SVG version, right? It'll say SVG when you check out. And that one is all SVG files so that you can import them to your cutting machine software and cut it out with your cutting machine. Kind of like the Cricut, Silhouette, or Scan and Cut. So I think we got all three users of all three machines in the school community, EPP Society. So if you have questions, that's a good place to ask. I personally use the Silhouette, but I upload everything and test them in Cricut because the majority of our users, the members, have Cricut. But I know the software for Cricut is not like, I'm just gonna put it nicely, it's not the best. So I always recommend the Silhouette software to import your SVG templates and export it back to Cricut. So what I mean by that, usually when you buy SVG files, is that you get one shape of one template of each shape, and then you can lay them out inside the software depending on how many you want to cut out, right? In Silhouette, it's super easy and super intuitive. You just lay them out, fit them into, if you have a 12 by 12 paper or 8.5 by 11-inch paper, you just lay them out on the board, design board, and then the machine knows what to cut, where to cut. Cricut, I think they split it up into like 3 steps. I do not know why. And it's hard to see like what's gonna go actually fit on the paper size of your choice that you're gonna put on your cutting mat, right? So that's why I always recommend this Silhouette software, but by all means, the Cricut software, which is Design Studio, works well too. Let's see here. Da-da-da. Susan, Susan's laughing at Nancy for saying mug rugs, mug rugs. Let's see here. No collage police. Yes, I love that too. Oh, Nancy, this is such a fun group of people. I totally agree. Like the best group. Uh, let's see here. Yes, Nancy sounds cool. Schoolio, schoolio. She's a schooler. Oh, let me share if you are like wondering what school are they talking about and why are they misspelling school? So school is kind of like Facebook without uh, bots, without spammers, without cool police, without let's see, what is it without all the ads distracting you. So so it's school. This is where we're hanging out. If you want to come join us, right now it's $5 a month, so it's awesome deal. Plus, December 1st, not only is the Advent calendar starting, Hexy Magic is coming to school. La 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 la. No, that's like scary music. Dun, da, da. It's coming to school starting December 1st too. So I'm excited about that too. Lots of things happening in December. So please do not feel pressured like, oh my God, I gotta make all the projects all the time on just EPP. No, 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 no. You can just, when they come out, you can just download and save them to your computer and you're good to go. Let's see here. And I spelled that right? Yes, school.com EPP. So school with a K, not SCH. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, Sonia said, I haven't seen you around on school. She's there. She's there. She's hiding. Let's see here. And see, yes, school is way better than Facebook. Yeah, so you might have seen me a little less, well, a lot less active in the Facebook group, because we're all like hanging out on school. Yes, da da da. And Sonia goes, yes, Lucy, 1000%. Oh my God, Nancy, you don't have to have stuff ready to show. We just want you to be there chatting with us. Yes, that's all. No pressure to have projects that you need to show either to join us on school. Just come on in, and then you can get the star templates, the templates for this one, and remember, Hexy Magic is starting December 1st, and lots of new beginners. I've been getting some emails. I need to get back to those as well. We have lots of beginners that have never used their Cricuts, and if you haven't, get the PDF template so you can start getting started on your advent calendar. But when you purchase the PDF, there's an option for you to add the SVG templates, but only when you purchase the PDF version. So if you know or can have put a cutting machine on your wish list for Christmas, and there might be one coming your way, then that's a good option for you. That way you can still play around with the blocks and have fun with them, and while learning how to use your cutting machine and waiting for the gift under the Christmas tree, and use the SVG files when they come too. And if you're new to EPP, lots of beginners as well, do not feel like, oh, I gotta know like everything about EPP that there is. No, we jump in, we learn as we go. I think that's the best way, really. So although I have the EPP Academy where you can go through everything step by step, if you're new, jump in with us and come join us on school too. That way lots of us are experienced there, we can help you out. And I'm looking forward to, yeah, going over more of the basics to get our beginner EPPers started too. I think doing a block, I think it's really, you learn more when you do something, and then you're gonna make mistakes. That's totally fine. Gonna make cutting errors, basting errors, but I think that's the fastest way to learn, by actually doing and trying versus just reading and looking and watching videos on how to better to do it, right? Just get in there and dig around with your papers and fabrics. Plus, you get to play with fabrics. What's not to love about that? Let's see here. Uh, and Julia, can you tell us what the Hexi magic is, please? Is blocks of Hexi's designs? That's all I'm gonna say. Hexi magic is coming December 1st. Dun dun dun. But yes, it is based on Hexi's. Don't twist my arm, Julie. And Nancy's still knitting the circular shawls. Love it. And Hannah says, agree, Lucy. I feel much more like a real group in school. I love that. Yes. Oh, Julia has a good suggestion for you, Nancy. You can show older projects too. Yes, and please do share your knitting projects. We're all like super curious. I know quite a few members have like lots of talents, spinning and knitting and crocheting. I want to see it all. So it's not like Facebook when you share something that's off topic and people like, um, they're not very happy. We're not like that on school. It's like, what are you working on? Share with us. We want to see. Yes. Yeah, like no quilt police or project police. Let's see. Nancy says, Julie, you have to find them first. Go look for them now. Let's see here. Sonia says, we have fun without doing showing sometimes. Come and join us every day. You'll love it. Yay. And Hannah says, I'm not getting a cutting machine unless Santa gives me one. You got to put it on your wish list, Hannah. Otherwise, Santa won't know. Right? Yeah, see, Lucy would love to see your shawls too, Nancy. Let's see here. Right? Yes. Like Sonia said, I don't mind if you show other things either. Let's see here. 40 rows left. Wow, that's awesome. Can't wait. And Julie says, it's almost December. Face blue heart eyes. It's funny how the emoji is typed out sometimes. It's because you're an Android, right? It's an Android thing. Let's see here. Yes, less than a week left. Dun dun dun. I need like some dramatic music. Something. Okay, a little bit of magic. So yes, we would love to see you inside the EPP Advent Calendar. So these are from the previous years. I shared the hashtags. You can go check them out up closer, since there's quite a lot going on here in my awesome sauce fancy schmancy collage. And then we have the EPP Advent Calendar. Yes. Oh, I'll keep it up here so you guys can see. Yes. So Elaine shares, in school, we are definitely a happy group. No negativity allowed. We encourage each other and cheer each other to jump out of our box. And Lucy shared a post inside school too, to let's bring your cutting machines out of their boxes. You got one last year maybe for Christmas, for birthday, or maybe you just got gifted one from someone that did not choose to take it out of the box. Let's crank those suckers out of their boxes and put them to work. Yes. And it looks like from what I'm reading, like inside the school community too, and from the emails I've been getting, lots of people are still a little iffy about working with their cutting machines. So we did was it like over a year ago already? We did YouTube. I did a YouTube going over some of the features, how to move the templates around. We might just need a refresher. That might actually work too to get everyone more familiarized and comfortable using their cutting machines. I know it took me 3 months too, so I totally understand. Like I just let it sit in the box because I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to read another user's manual. Ugh, that's like the last thing I want. I just want to bring it out of the box and have it work right there and then, right? But then it does help to go over some of the instructions, especially when you're first installing and setting up the software on your computer. And from then, we can just keep on doing it. It's so much easier. And we could definitely do a live where we go over how to import your templates into your cutting machine to the different softwares. I'm gonna be honest though, I haven't used the scan and cut brother scan and cut software. I've only used the software for Silhouette and Cricut. So I could definitely show on those. And that might just make it easier for you all to yeah, or give it a little kick in the booty to get your cutting machines out of their boxes, right? And let's dust the dust off of those. Yes. Wait, what? Let me back up a little bit. Uh let's see. Uh, wait, this is it. Bite your tongue, Lucy. Wait, was this about the cricket post? Wait, what, Susan? Is your cricket still in a box? I think we need to take it out. Oh, and Melissa says, I got a cricket last year, especially for my EPP, but alas, it sits on the desk waiting to be used. At least I got it out of the box. Yes, yes, that's the first step, getting it out of the box. That is the first step. So now we just gotta plug it in and turn it on. And Melissa, if you have chance, I would make sure that you install the software because then it would be it'd just be much easier to start working on it. And usually inside the box they should have the initial setup instructions to download the software and install it to your computer. And then it's all like woo easy from there on. Let's see here. And Lucy, are you on Android too? Face blue smiling to Susan. Uh and Sonia says, Melissa, if Lucy hears you, you're in trouble. Well, no, she got it out of the box. That's like the first step. That's what we first wanted to get done. Let's see here. Ta-da. Right, Melissa, please bring out your Cricut and dust it off. We'll help you. Yes. Um. Ooh, Julie found some new dimensional shapes that can be used as EPP ornaments. I'll share in school. Awesome sauce. Let's see. At least Melissa's laughing. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of peer pressure with a lot of love, right? I mean, you got the machine. Might as well use it. Yes. It's the good kind of peer pressure. Let's see. Oh, Nancy says my friend has the AccuQuilt Go machine. Yes, awesome machine, but unfortunately, it only works with the dice, right? And so you're limited. Whereas there's a cutting machine, any shape is possible. Like literally any shape you can imagine and have it drawn out, it's possible, which makes them so magical. Let's see here. And Julie says, my new Cricut still in box 2 next to my next year. Face purple crying. Wait, why is it still in the box? Will you have it? What? What's going on? Well, I know, Julie, you've been busy, so you get a pass. Yes. But bring it out of the box. Ooh, Elaine just ordered the Silhouette Cameo 4. Whoop whoop. Welcome to the Silhouette family. Can't wait for you to get it. It's going to be so much fun. Let's see. Susan says, oh, it's a few days to December 1st. I have so many things to do. I know. It's like, what did I put? I put up the countdown to the calendar. So it's 5 days until December 1st. Can you believe it? It's like 1 month left of 2024, and then we have to start getting used to writing 2025. I know I'm gonna write 2024 for at least 6 months, and then I'll be like, oh no, I wrote the wrong date. So awesome. So yes, I would love to see you all inside. If you haven't already, join us with the EPP Advent Calendar. Great way to get started on EPP too. Let me share the link here too, just in case. I can't spell my name. I think I need new glasses. EPP Advent. There we go. Is it a working link? Did I spell it right? Yes. Oh, so go to my name, elisebeck.com. If you go there too, it's on top. But then if you want to go straight to the page just about the EPP Advent Calendar, just go to elisebeck.com/EPP Advent. And there you see all the information. And you can sign up for the PDF or SVG version, or PDF plus the bonus added on SVG templates. Santa's gonna be busy delivering lots of cutting machines, I hope. Let's see here. Excuse me. I think I'm getting so excited. I'm getting like all coffee. Let's see here. Oh yeah. So Julie, yes, you get a pass. I know lots of stuff been going on there. Yeah, big hugs. Lots of hugs to Julie. But I'm loving all the ornaments you're making. Yes, so pretty. And Melissa, I think a lot of us share your sentiment. I just want Thanksgiving out of the way so I have more time for EPP. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be nice just to have all the food and leftovers done ready so you can sit and eat an EPP? Yeah. Ah. All right. So I hope to see you all joining the EPP Advent Calendar if you haven't already. If you have any questions, if you go to my website, there's a little message me tab. Let me go. Where's my website? Here we go. Ta-da. See how it says message me here in the right? Oh, let me move my head. It's good if your head's out of the way. Oops. See how it says message me here in the right side? And if you are on a phone or tablet, it'll probably on your bottom right corner. It says message me. You can message me if you have any questions about the EPP Advent Calendar or about joining us on school. We would love to see you inside there. So that way you'll be able to get more support. I'm like, I don't know where I'm looking. There you are. So if you come join us in school while you're working on the EPP Advent Calendar, that's a great way to get support. Because I know it can get a little bit of overwhelming inside the big Facebook group because there's like 5 million opinions there, right? But we want to kind of focus on getting started one way, experiment with the different way, and getting comfortable with the way that you choose to do things. So you're more than welcome to join us inside the EPP Society on School. And then if you're like, I got this, I can do it, then yeah, you can just sign up here, click on this, learn more, and it takes you to EPP calendar and it takes you through a little walkthrough of what it calendar looked like last year. And here you have the options for, oops, I had my big head in the way again. Choosing from the PDF version or the SVG version. And then we have frequently asked questions. Ta-da! Oh, I added the little collage video as I was going over the hashtags on Instagram, on Facebook. So you can hop on over to my website and check out the little video here too if you want to. And then we have frequently asked questions and me in my Santa hat. I need to find it. I don't know where it is. And I would love to see you all inside. And if you have any questions, like I said, don't forget to go to this little button here, message me, and you can send me an email or direct message. I'll turn it on to try to be online too. And I look forward to seeing you all either inside the Advent Calendar or school or both. I think that's it. I don't see any questions. Uh, Nancy's making a vegan roast. Let's see here. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, Susan. Happy Thanksgiving, you all, to everyone. And I hope you have a safe holiday and snag a lot of fun Black Friday sales. Oh, don't forget the Black Friday sale we're going on too. It's in your email. Let's see. And Julie says, after Thanksgiving over here, a tree is up and decorated. I'll be finishing up the scrappy quilts. Have an order for painted seafood bowls. Then I can finish mom's things for Christmas. Yay! Hooray! So exciting. And Nancy's going felting. Let's see. And Hansen says, countdown to the Advent calendar has begun. Bye, y'all. See you in school. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye. Bye, Sonia. Let's see. Okay. I didn't think I missed anything. Let me check Facebook real quick too. Let me check our community here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. I think I got all the comments here too. All right, we're on a roll and we're on time. Woo! So I will see you all inside the either EPP Collective on Facebook or come join us on school if you want more support and help as you're going through the EPP Advent Calendar. Looking forward. See you next week. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.